Good morning, Robert Davis back with you. Hey, this morning we're going to do a cool thing of storing images in your database. A very dear friend of mine asked me could that be done, and I went through some significant database engines, and the one I found that I really like its simplicity, and it treats it just like any other field. The graphic field is any other field, is Absolute Database, and I'll put a link to that down in the description. So let's get started. We'll go straight to the database manager here, and I'll show you the structure. We have an auto-link field, which is the client ID, a name string, address 1, address 2, city, state, zip, country, phone, email, comments, which is a memo field, and picture, which is the blob field. That's selectable, right? And let's see. Oh, it's when you're structuring the database. So anyway, but you can see it's comments is a memo field and picture is a blob field, and they're native to this Absolute database. So let's close out of this so we don't get any issues, and go over here to Delphi. And this is the application that I built. And you see we have all the fields and their edit fields here. And we have the comment, which is a DB memo, and photo, which is a DB image. And let me show you the code. Every other bit of this is normal. Here's a DB navigator tied to all these elements down here. But let me show you the code that we get for those buttons. Here's the load image, and you see we're just using regular native Delphi components. We don't have to do anything weird, you know, that many other databases require. So we're just open picture dialog, get the file name, or make sure it's not blank, and then edit the field and load from file and the file name. And then we have the save button, save to file name, field is called picture. And then we have the delete photo, put it in edit mode, change the variant to a null string, or let me see, can I do that? Yeah, we'll try that. And let's run it and see what we get. And here we go. So let's say I want to put in a new record. One of the things that you want to do is get your photo into your photo editor and select a region and make sure it's square, because this field is square and it has stretch equal to true. So this will proportionally display a square picture. If you have a rectangle picture that you're going to load into the square, it will get stretched weirdly. It'll look strange. So I'm just going to do this. Name will be Willie Wonka. And we don't need all the rest of that stuff. And let's say load photo. And go to the desktop. And we want client database with photos. Go into the photos directory. And we'll do this one. And there you go. And when you scroll off of it, it saves it. Or you can post it with this button here. You can edit the information. And also, you can, I'm going to say delete this cat. Okay. He's gone. You don't see him anymore. Yeah. So, that's really all there is to it. It's not a really sophisticated operation, especially with the absolute database. The other thing that you need to keep in mind is that the absolute database blob field for photographs or other graphics has to be in a .bmp format. So in your photo editor, you want to save it as or export it as a BMP file. Remember to keep it square. And the optimal square size is 264 by 264 for this little application I built. But you can make it as big or as small as you want. So there you have it. And we're going to move on probably tomorrow and go take a look at using Oracle with Delphi and Oracle with our Python and that editor that we've been using. So thanks for hanging in here with me for this little tutorial, and I hope you get a lot of use out of this. It's certainly added a brand new facet to my Delphi development efforts now that I can add pictures very easily. So oh, and another thing about Absolute Database, don't worry about having to spend more money. Absolute Database for your own personal use is free, and that's from componentace.com. I'll put the link in the description below. And I appreciate you being with me. Again, my name is Robert Davis. I've enjoyed doing this, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.